are normal TLDs like .com better than, the newer ones like .xyz? What do you think about that, Nick?
Yeah, so it's funny. I put a post up
Yeah,
this
I'll pull it up.
morning about that. And so, what I was kind of considering is obviously Sir Links-a-Lot is .co, right? And that's because we didn't want to pay for .com. .co, I know it's .columbia. A lot of people think it's .company. It's not. I just liked it because it's short and sweet, and it still went with the branding that we wanted. Plus, Sir Links-a-Lot is niche down in it's subject matter that digital marketers know. We put our faces out there, etc. So the thought of having to appeal to people that aren't very internet savvy doesn't really come into play there. But in consideration to any affiliate or local site that I'm going to build, and this has come up a lot when I see people kind of, choosing domains to prep up to, start a project. If you talk to people that aren't very savvy, Chris and I were talking to somebody at one point that, he was like, it's not on a .com or .net, and he's our age, that I don't trust it. And we kind of made fun of him, right? Because we thought it's funny, but it's there's a large portion of the population that's not very internet savvy, that still thinks the internet is just, you got to be really careful. And to an extent you do, right? So from that perspective, I just play it safer, and I try and always go with a normal TLD like .com, .net,
But
maybe
for our
.org,
business.
but it still looks weird. Yeah, and I mean we could, but again, it's niche down with digital marketing. I find it hard to believe there's many people. I mean, like, think about how many websites we pay out to that are like .io or .xyz or random stuff. I feel like it's maybe not the majority, but it's a huge percentage, and I don't consider the TLD in aspects to whether I trust a website or not. I've got we've been on the internet long enough to kind of be able to gauge a website by different types of issues we might run into.
Yeah.
But yeah, TLD for that wouldn't be one for me. But any local site or affiliate site that I plan on marketing to the average person, it's going to be a normal or, a more more widely used TLD.
Yeah. I think, maybe in something like SEO, we could probably get away with more. Like in the kind of tech world, you see a lot of like
Yeah.
.io, .co,
Yeah.
stuff like
Unless
that.
you're an agency, maybe, because then you're going to be talking to local Joe
Yeah, yeah,
Schmoes,
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah, so that's the only thing I would really think about, like Nick was saying. I don't think as far as ranking goes, I don't think it really matters at all.
No.
I would just factor in who your users are going to be, who's going to be on your website and how they might feel about that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really got anything else on that.
Yeah. Now, I think for personal branding, I guess I'll just jump in that. Like, the founder of WordPress, Matt, whatever, he owns ma.tt, Trinidad and Tobago, and he talks about it in a podcast with Tim Ferriss about navigating and picking up that domain. But in stuff where maybe you are, like I was saying earlier, more niche down, that's dedicated to himself. You can kind of find fun things to play with like that I don't think you're going to run into trust issues so long as they are branded behind, a movement based on like a person or something like that.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.